is up, guys? Today I'm going to walk you through or maybe not walk you through, but just make a tapestry crochet with a Tunisian simple stitch. And we're going to be making No Face from the Ghibli movies. He's absolutely adorable. I'm gonna leave you down below the Pinterest pixel art that I'm going to be following as my pattern. So I'm gonna be showing you how to make the simple Tunisian crochet. I'm gonna be using all these colors. They're more than like 8, and that is what it's going to make your tapestry look just like the whichever picture you're going to be following or pattern. And if you don't have those colors, you can always mix them up. I have mine. I'm gonna mix up some colors. I don't have the exact shades of the art that I'm going to be following, but they're close enough, so you can always swap them. But let's get started. So for our base color or our background color, I'm going to be using this 4-weight kind of like ashy blue, and I'm gonna be using this 4mm Tunisian crochet, which has like cable in it. Usually Tunisian crochet hooks are a little bit longer than your average crochet hook. I like to use the cable because it allows me to have all of my stitches under control. So we have our first stitch where we're going to begin with 48 stitches or chains. 48 chain 48, that's what I mean. Yes, chain 48 on whichever color background you're going to use. So once we have our 48 chains, we're going to turn our chains, or we're going to be working onto those back bumps. So the stitch that we have on our hook counts as 1, and we're going to be working onto these back bumps right here. So we're going to insert our hook, and then yarn over and pull, and we have 2. So yet again, we work into the back, we yarn over, pull, and we have 3, and then all the way down, making sure that we keep our stitches on our hook and that we end up with 48 loops on our hook. So now that we are here at the end, we're just going to work onto that last loop. And there you go. This is why I like having the Tunisian crochet hook with a cable, because it allows me to have all of my stitches under my hook. And now to go into our first row, or into that return pass, what we want to do is we want to chain 1 onto that last stitch. We chain 1, and then we yarn over and we go through 2 of our loops, and we're going to continue to do that. So we yarned over and we pull through 2 of our loops, and 2 and 2 and 2 all the way down. So now that we have created our first row, the rest of the Tunisian simple stitch is going to be pretty simple. So what we want to do is that we always want to count that 1 loop on our hook as 1 stitch. So what we want to work is onto those front loops, or that front little string of yarn, And we're going to insert our hook, yarned over, and pull, and that's going to create our second row. So just all the way down our row, we want to work onto those front loops and then pull up our stitch onto our hook. All the way down our row. And then when we reach the end of our row, we want to catch those 2 loops that you see here. Those 2 loops, so we can have a smoother, better looking edge. So those 2 that you see created here right at the end, we want to catch them both and pull up our last stitch. And just like our last row, we want to yarn over and chain 1 onto that very last stitch, and then we yarned over and pull through 2 and 2 all the way down our row.